I want to do that for 2 hours.
Oh, man.
Oh, shit. I forgot to do this one.
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
Now they'll never know who was laughing.
I know. Just a bunch of weird maniacs and...
Just in the dark. This is what happens when you get two sick guys to
I'm so
watch
sorry
this
I got
movie.
you sick.
Don't worry about it.
Oh, my God. So we just saw Point Break.
We saw Point Break.
Oh, my God. Oh, my God.
God.
Where do you even fucking start?
Oh, man.
I mean, this is like this... Okay.
This was like a special caliber of bad movie.
Like, this is a movie, like, considering the caliber of movies I've seen this year, this is one of, if not the dumbest screenplay I have seen all year.
Oh my God, the writing was so bad.
Oh my God, this is the worst writing I have seen in so long. This looks like, and this makes out, like, the writing wise, Alvin the Chipmunks like I Citizen Kane.
Oh my God.
Writing wise, only writing wise.
Yeah.
Alvin the Chipmunks is still a worse movie than this, but
Yeah.
oh my God, the writing is so bad. So bad. Like, this is...
First movie review of the new year, and...
to be fair, like, on season 2, our first review of the year was The Legend of Hercules.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
And that one we made the lightning penis sword joke for the entire rest of the year. Did you see Legend of Hercules?
No, I haven't.
That was also kind of their special brand of bad.
It's on my list of special brand of bad movies.
Oh my God. So, okay. So... I think this is what I was telling my mother when I was over here. Is like, well, what's Point Break? Just think if Christopher Nolan rebooted Wayne's World. That's what this movie. That's what this movie is. Because granted, I haven't seen the original Point Break. I don't think you have either.
No, right? I have not.
But I'm pretty sure. Like, I just looked up a trailer on YouTube, and it's like, it's firmly planted on cheek. They're not taking it very seriously. So how do you go from that? The movie takes itself so unbelievably seriously. To the point where it's baffling.
Oh, man,
it is baffling just how seriously this movie takes itself. Which is some of the dumbest, ideological, pretentious, hypocritical horseshit.
Like... You can listen to what a character is saying in one scene, and then in the next scene, everything that happens in the scene just goes against what that character just said. And that character's just like, it's just because it's who I am. Like,
okay, I mean...
Motherfucker, you hypocritical.
Oh my God, it's... Here's some, like, the actual dialogue in this fucking movie, because the story in this, it's, first off, your characters' their main protagonist and antagonist, respectively, are Utah and Brody, Brody.
No, it wasn't Brody, it was like Bodie.
Bodie, that was it, Bodie. How are you taking it this seriously? Like, I genuinely don't understand how they are taking it this seriously.
Just like... So...
That's like it made Itchy and Scratchy into a drama.
It's just like... It's like if you had...
slept my wife, Itchy.
It's just like...
She wanted Scratchy.
It's like... Jeez, it's like if you made like a Lifetime special about like just this really heavy topics like AIDS and like just some like Rent and like Spring Awakening shit, and you name your characters like fucking Hildegrad and like
Hildegrad.
How does it make like Broomhilda and like
Broomhilda.
Lars?
Yeah, like, pretty much. It's just. I mean, it's so...
Broomhilda and like, Steven. Just like,
I mean, this looks and feels like a script that was written by pretentious freshman
Yes.
liberal arts college students.
Yes.
Like
I was getting kind of that vibe myself.
because like you ever see that episode of South Park where they have like these are the kinds of kids that thought Woodstock accomplished something. Like, it's made for those kind of people.
Yeah.
And it's oh my god, it's so bad. I don't do drugs or anything like that, but I really wish I went to this high. Because I imagine if I saw this drunk or high, this movie would be amazing.
Oh my god, just like some of the shit. Like, really the best way to describe this is it is like 90s extreme sports porn. That is the best way I can describe this movie. 90s extreme sports porn, the movie.
Like, this movie might have been okay if it came out like over a decade ago.
Yes.
It might have been done better.
A decade ago, this movie would have been awesome.
Even then, it's really pushing it. But
that's kind of pushing it a little. Because
at least the ideology probably would have been more similar to what it is. But
it's like...
I mean, okay, so here's the basic story is Utah is an
sorry.
I know it's hard to say without laughing because it's so dumb. At least Keanu Reeves played it dumb, so at least it was enjoyable then. But again, I haven't seen Point Break. But anyway, I know the clips I've seen from Hot Fuzz of that movie.
Yeah, I was getting kind of a. I'm all like, wait a minute. They actually did
that scene.
They did the scene where he's like lying on the ground and he fires his gun in the air, screaming, and I was like, that was in Hot Fuzz. I know this. That's what that's from. That was.
Have you ever pointed your gun in the air and shot and said, ah? No, I've never pointed my gun in the air and said, ah. Anyway, so it's about Utah, who used to be an extreme sportsman until his partner died, because, of course he did, because you're doing stupid shit.
Like, let me summarize how his partner died. They're like dirt biking across these mountains, and Utah does this crazy ass jump from like one mountain to like this incredibly small like rock formation nearby, and it's a miracle he landed it. And like his partner, and he's all like, do it, buddy! And just like the partner's like, okay! Goes over he lands on the thing and then he falls off the other side.
Well, basically doing the Wile E. Coyote, like,
it's like some Wile E.
sign up on there,
shit.
goes, uh-oh.
Oh no.
For falling to his impending doom.
It's like gravity doesn't work until you look down.
Yeah, pretty much. Looney Tunes rules. I wish that played in real life. That'd make life awesome.
Oh,
I don't even know what this is. Okay, anywho. So, yeah, after that dies, Utah decides he wants to go in the FBI. Meanwhile, there's these extreme crimes that have been going on around the world, done by these extreme sportsmen. And for some reason, the only reason I can figure out is the other extreme sportsmen. Rather than, like, the FBI going, these guys look like they have strange athletic abilities. Maybe we should like people who have backgrounds in extreme sportsmanship.
Just like,
I feel like it'll narrow down your search quite a bit.
Yeah, no, it's just like, what was it? They had like the stupidest motivation for putting this guy onto like this case.
By wide-eyed chief inspector.
Yes.
Like this is I don't know who plays him, but he has this perpetual look on his face. Where
he's just like he's permanently surprised.
Like surprised or angry. Yeah. But his like eyes never go back to like a normal level. No. It's always you can see the whites of his eyes all the time. As if he's trying to like shoot lasers at you every scene he's in.
He looks like Steve Harvey every time someone gives him a stupid answer on Family Feud. Just like,
a little bit, yeah. He does got the Steve Harvey look. Oh my god. So what was the motivation? I don't remember.
Right. It was like he was he's like the. We're just gonna call him Steve Harvey because I don't know what his name. So Steve Harvey, or guy who looks like Steve Harvey, he's like, these guys are able to improvise, but we don't know like what their pattern is, what they're trying to accomplish, and then Utah, I almost called him Scooter.
Fuck you, call him Scooter. I like that name better.
And then Scooter. This is how they display investigation, by the way, in the FBI. He looks at photos, puts them on a table, and he's like, I've got it.
Because that's how FBI people do it.
Just like, I've got it.
That's how the FBI do it. I mean, you've never seen like a NBC crime drama before? That's how they all do it. They're just the pattern. God. That's the method.
Just
oh my god, it's so dumb.
Yeah.
So then they go out there, shit happens, and he ends up meeting up with Bodie.
Fucking Bodie.
Fuck all these people.
Oh my god.
Again, just the most pretentious bullshit. And like, this is like, I don't know who directed this, but it was clear he looked at Point Break, and for some reason he goes, no, I don't want to make a Point Break remake. I want to make art. That's really where the writing's going in this, because the reason they're doing this, and for some reason, just apparently every extreme sportsman just knows this off the top of their head, is they want to complete, like, what the fuck was his name? Like,
it was like I don't remember what it was, so I'm just gonna call it the Kumite.
The Kumite 8.
The Kumite 8, where it's like,
whereas apparently it's these 8 extreme stunts that all complement the
spirit
of
Mother Earth and bring honor to it, and
some bullshit like that. And over it's like, oh my god, it's gonna be that kind of fucking movie, okay? And it's followed up by Bodhi like 10 minutes later going, we need to protect Mother Earth, and people are destroying it. They're destroying our world. So we get our beautiful Earth, and we use and we take it. We have to give something back to Mother Earth. And that's what we're doing. You wouldn't understand our noble cause. He actually says that in the movie to that extent. And he goes, why? What are you giving back? He goes, you wouldn't understand. I'm like, oh my god.
Just like, I'm like, at the end of the movie, I was like, well, you're right. I still don't understand.
No, I do not. Because okay. If you want to do stupid shit and get yourself almost killed on numerous bases, okay.
Great.
Have at it.
By all means, do your stupid shit.
But don't pretend it's for some higher purpose other than just getting a fucking adrenaline rush.
Pretty much. That was kind of the whole vibe I was getting out of this. Just like, why do we do it? To protect Mother Earth. And
you're not doing shit.
You're just like, mofo, you're snowboarding. People snowboard. This is a common activity. Lots of people do that. Mm-hmm. It's just like,
even Captain Planet's on the side smoking a cigarette. You ain't doing shit.
Well, there was like a scene where they tried to explain it. It was like, so Scooter is about to sleep with.
I called her pretentious tits in my head.
Pretentious tits. That's a pretty good name, but
because like
I was calling her like Flower Child, but
no, I like pretentious tits better. Yeah. Get that on a t-shirt.
Just pretentious tits.
Like, that's going to be the nickname for every pretentious woman, like a woman who's only there for someone to bang.
Pretty much. Like, I was just like, her first scene is like, I don't know, she's spouting her pretentiousness, and it was just like, I'm like, they're going to bang.
Yeah, no, obviously it's where it's going, because again, just tits out, it's ass in the wind. They even make a point of like focusing on her ass at one point. Mm-hmm. So we're not being sexist assholes, although granted, if out of context, I can totally see why that'd be interpreted that way.
Yes.
But anyway, she starts spouting off, it's like, what's your name? It's like, my name means Wanderer. He goes, does Wanderer need a rope? First off, nobody fucking talks like this, ever. Nobody has a real fucking conversation in the movie.
Really, that's just the biggest issue in the movie. It's just the terrible writing does not resemble how people talk.
Not even remotely. It is like nobody talks to anyone like a real fucking person in this movie.
No one.
But anyway, I want to finish off the Wanderer plot there, because it's just an idea of just how horrible and shitty this writing is. And I look at you and you look genuinely confused.
It's like so many times. What? I feel like I'm missing something from point A to point 6, wherever the hell you are at this point.
Yeah, because pretentious tits jumps off the boat into the water, and Scooter falls in right after her. Scooter. And then they do a weird swim thing, holding their breath for an impossible amount of time.
And then they swim out of the other side of the cave. I don't know how they knew there was another side of the cave. I was thinking when they were diving into that underwater cave, I'm just like, they're just gonna hit the end and fucking drown.
That would have saved me 2 hours of time.
It really would have.
So they pop back up because
There's so many points in the movie like that where I'm just like, this is how the characters die.
There's one point later on there's one point where even suspension disbelief is like, nope, they're fucking dead, and we'll get to that in a little bit. But she starts going like, my name means wander. It's like, don't wanderers need a road? It's like, we're all trying to find a road, but we only find when we stop looking for one. This is all real dialogue. Like, I am not making any of this up.
Oh my god.
Like, this is the fucking kind of movie it is. And it's kind of one of those you kind of have to see to believe just how unbelievably up its own ass this movie is.
It's just so up its own ass.
And then, I don't remember what follows next. I think I started making out.
They just kind of float in the water together, and then he wakes up on the boat.
No. Here's what happens. I forgot. It's followed by the line of, I'm not looking for a path. And she goes, well, let's just be here then. And that's when they start floating. And then he wakes up on the boat.
And then he wakes up on the boat. And I was like...
Purpose movie. I could use a little purpose.
Kinky float sex? It's
PG-13 sex. So
PG-13
if you're lucky,
sex.
you get a little side boob. That's pretty much what it's like.
That's the extent of...
It's like, oh my God, this movie is so fucking bad. On such an unbelievably stupid level.
Excuse me. Oh my God.
I mean, I've seen some shit this year, but I can't believe a time aside from like movies that were obviously going to be dumb, like Alvin the Chipmunks, where I walked away thinking that was so fucking stupid.
This is like, I assumed, walking into this, I assumed this would be like one of the other just kind of movies that just no one felt like watching, where it was like Focus or like...
Now, I've been looking forward to this movie since I saw the first trailer. It's like, this is going to be a fucking train wreck. I can't wait.
Definitely. It's just kind of like one of those movies where you're just like, well, it's probably just going to be kind of shitty and just, we'll just deal with it. But, oh man, it's a magnificent level of shit.
My God.
Oh man.
Like, I wish I was drunk seeing this. I genuinely do. Like, I was so pissed they closed the bar that was right next to the theater because I used to go there and pregame before some of the bad movies. The bartender knew me.
Oh my God.
I walked over there and go, so what movie are you seeing today?
It's like, Point Break. Ooh.
I miss that bar. That was a cool bar.
Oh, nice. That does sound nice.
Anyway, but I digress.
So yeah, essentially, I wanted to point out something else I was thinking throughout the movie is like, there's a kind of a point in the movie where you realize that the FBI or the character seems to have completely forgotten he was in the FBI.
Oh yeah, he fucked pretentious tits.
Oh yeah,
that's probably around the point. Yeah.
Well, no, it was even before that. Like around that first scene where they were doing extreme sports. Like around that first scene, I was like, does this motherfucker not know how to investigate? It's just
really, yeah.
This is not.
I mean, he does kind of just stumble into the group.
Really, that's just kind of all he does. He just kind of stumbles around, and he just kind of happens to figure out what's going. Like, and sometimes you don't even know if. Like, what was it? There's actually so many points in the movie where, like, people tell him, you don't have any evidence. He's like, I know what I'm doing. And just like, no, you fucking don't.
You went to Fight Club and got your ass kicked.
You got your ass kicked, and, like... Even, like, the bad guys said they knew you were a cop. And
really, because you're so subtle.
Just like, Jesus Christ.
Pulling up with your, clearly FBI friend in a boat. I really know. Because no one can do a fucking background check in this movie, apparently.
Yeah, no, it's just like...
My God, I mean, it's so bad. The writing in this is so bad. I mean, it's pretty.
Yeah.
The places they go to look gorgeous.
The places they go to are great, and some of the ways they go about the stunt work actually does look pretty cool.
Yeah, I mean, I'll give credit to that, but it's...
Like, there's some parts that did look pretty cool, but there's other parts where there's, like, kind of a CGI blending where, like, sometimes you can't tell, but there are other times you're just like, oh my God, this looks fake.
Like the rock slide?
Yeah, the rock slide was so
rock slide looked
fake.
Awful. And, that was man, this is bad CGI, even by bad CGI standards. I mean, it's not your acting to air level of bad.
No, this is like...
Turn the air conditioner a little bit. I don't know about you, but I'm getting a little warm here.
All right.
But my God.
That's because of the adrenaline we got from the extreme.
Like, I mean, there were so many times I just rolled my eyes. Like, you motherfucker. You don't know. Like, this is written by people who have no idea how the fucking world works.
Pretty much.
And again, it's those kind of people that think like making music.
He's all like, I'm just imagining a pitch meeting and like the the guy's just like, okay, now, how do they afford to do all these? No, it's like, so what do these guys? Why do these guys do what they do? It's just like, it's a celebration and tribute to Mother Earth. He's like, okay, how do they afford to do these extreme sports though? They have a super rich friend who throws awesome parties afterwards, and it's just like, yeah, okay. Well,
fuck it, we don't. We lose the rights for this in a year. Fuck it, that's how we got Fantastic Four.
Oh. Nice.
That's another movie that's gonna be on the worst list.
Oh man, yeah.
This is probably gonna be my worst list.
It will be on a worst list.
It's probably gonna be on mine. I don't know.
I wouldn't be surprised if it was.
Oh my God!
It's like sometimes a movie just has such spectacularly horrific writing that there's nothing you can do with it.
I mean, it has been a long time since I've seen writing this incompetent before, and just this asinine. And it really is just unbelievable that anyone no one edited this.
Nope.
No one and it's trying to do more with the source material than it was ever meant to be. I mean, I don't even need to see the original Point Break to know that this was obviously not what it was going for. It's trying to throw just a bunch of hippy-dippy bullshit your way and hope that it somehow comes off as philosophical and meaningful. It's like, no, it's not.
Just like...
You're a fucking boy.
A lot of this just comes out of, like, I feel like there's, like, a special Cracker Jacks box that's just full of the dialogue from this movie.
I mean, fucking A, this might as well just be like a series of fortune cookies.
Yeah, it basically is.
Put together in a fucking line.
Yeah.
I mean, like, we could really just tell you how bad it is just by spouting off some of the actual lines of dialogue.
We should have just, like, brought notepads and just write down every stupid
If I had
line.
known how many bad lines there were, I would have done that.
Oh my god.
Because it's like it's astonishing just how many just bad lines of dialogue there are, how many stupid decisions are made, and how irrational people are quickly told to no, shh.
No.
Like there's a scene where
I know what I'm doing. I need more time.
Oh my
he has
God.
the total surfer bro voice too,
Oh,
and
yeah.
that is hard to take seriously.
That's when he was going like, freeze, FBI! I can't went. Sure you are.
Just
Sure
like,
you are.
Yeah, very, very funny, Scooter. Just, good job, Utah. Just
Yeah, sure you are.
your
Utah.
name.
Sure you are.
Your name is a state.
Oh my God.
Somewhere on the internet, there's just a guy named Utah who's so pissed off right now. Just like, my name's not Scooter.
Shut up, Scooter.
Just like, okay.
Oh. Start calling you Squid.
Oh.
There's a 90s reference. Or early 2000 reference.
I was getting a rocket power vibe from some of this,
A
actually.
little bit. This looks like it should have come out early 2000s.
Yeah.
It feels like it should have. It still would have sucked,
Yeah.
but at least it would have fit more in the times.
Yeah.
I mean, just, oh my God. Okay, there's a scene in the movie where they're deciding to go, like, snowboarding off an insanely tall mountain.
Yeah.
Because reasons. And then and Utah, for some reason, even though everyone else like, nah, this is too dangerous.
Everybody's like, okay, this is too dangerous. He's like,
no, it's beautiful. That's a phrase I keep using over and over again. He goes, no, I see a line here. It's beautiful. And so, like, there was even a point, like, at the very, very end where Brody, what the fuck his name is?
Bodie.
Fucking
Bodie.
I'm calling him Brody.
Bodie the tugboat. Tugboat Bodie.
Where he actually, like, waves his hand like a Disney-esque fashion. He goes,
beautiful.
it's beautiful. And how for shit was that ending? But we'll talk about that in a minute. So anyway, they start. It's beautiful. We have to do it. So they go down. They get to a point where they get to a cliff, and they go, "Okay, we should stop here. Let's call in the helicopter."
Yeah.
You know, the sensible thing to do.
Yes.
And then he goes, "No, we gotta go further." So he jumps right back off there. And the other guy looks at Bodie, and he goes like, "Dude, we could just fucking go." And he goes, we have to. And I just sat there going, why? There is literally no reason why you need to go down there.
You just said yourself, it's too dangerous. This is stupid. We'll wait for our ride.
Yeah. And like they got towards the end, we're like, we have to catch Bodie. You have to catch Bodie. And I'm like, guys, the way he's acting, this is a problem that's gonna take care of itself. And it does.
This mofo just jumped off a waterfall.
That was the part that I was like, no, they're fucking dead.
I'm just like,
that was like,
I was like, this should kill them. It probably won't because this is a dumb movie, but it should. Because
they climbed to the top of his, like, this is after the point where Utah's revealed that he's an FBI guy, even though they already knew.
Yeah.
And after he's fucked pretentious tits. And accidentally kills her, which is, I guess, supposed to be a big dramatic moment, because, like, okay.
There was, like, a moment. There was, like, a scene after he kills Flower Tits, and there's, like...
Pretentious Tits, get the name right.
Pretentious Tits, that was it, my bad. And, he's, like, standing at a train station, and Bodie's on the other side of the train station. And, like, I swear, just in my head, I was reading in Scooter's voice, just like, you made me kill a girl I had sex with. I'm just like... Because there's just no chemistry between them.
Oh,
it's
not
just
even
like
close. It's
they
so
had
bad.
sex, and it's just like great.
We got some side boob. That's about the best we got out of it.
That's the best we got. It's just like,
oh my god. So they come to the top of like Angel Falls or something in Venezuela.
Yeah.
And after they climb to the top, by the way, apparently this movie forgot how guns work during this particular scene. Because they, for some reason. And this is really I will admit this was a well-shot scene because it was kicking in my agoraphobia pretty hardcore.
Yeah.
Where they start, Utah gets there after them, and they start climbing this wall like just as he gets there. So my thought's like, so at no point could he not have grabbed his gun, shot at like either him or the rocks around him, and caused him to fall before he gets too high?
Yeah, it's just like...
The easy solution.
I was thinking, like, you could just shoot him when he's up there.
That
He's
too.
definitely in range.
That too. Like, I could, like, you don't even need to climb that.
He didn't even need to start climbing. He was like, hey, stop right there. You committed
like,
crimes.
bam, bam,
You're going
bam.
down, assholes.
I'm awesome. There you go. We'll take the bodies back in the boat. No one's gonna know. We extradited there. We're fine. Yeah.
It's just like...
Problem solved.
Yeah.
But apparently logic doesn't run in this movie. So instead, Utah has a very slow-moving chase up the side of an impossible... I'm sorry. I don't care how fucking strong you are.
Yeah.
Fucking bullshit you can climb this without gear. That's what it's like. I'm calling fucking bullshit on this. It's like, no fucking way. That thing's like 100 stories tall. Not a fucking chance. But they get to the top, and then the last of the 8 is the act of ultimate trust or something like that. So apparently his solution to this was Bodhi has to jump off a waterfall with Utah closely behind because,
Fuck all.
because apparently water tension doesn't exist in this universe.
Yeah, just...
I don't even care where there's no water tension. 100-foot fall, you're gonna fucking die.
At the very, very least, you could survive, but break most of the bones in your body.
No, not even that. You're fucking dead. Like,
Yeah.
there's no question. You're fucking dead.
You would be paralyzed at the least.
At the least. If you're insanely, like 1 in a million lucky.
Yes.
You survived that. Otherwise, no, you're fucking dead. Even if there's no water tension, your body's gonna collapse like a fucking rock and slam into the bottom. You're either, if you don't hit your head, if you're fucking lucky, every bone in your body's gonna be broken. You're nothing.
Pretty much.
Oh my god. Eating out of a straw for the rest of your fucking life.
Really, the only part I really can't get over is, like, the ending. Like, that's just...
That made no sense either.
Just
so
like... Really, there's, like, a certain point where it's just, like... Where you realize what you said earlier. It was just, like... You know, this guy is living such a stupid-ass lifestyle. You just leave him alone. He's going to take care of himself.
And he does. That's how the movie fucking ends. And that was kind of baffling because it leads to all this big confrontation between the two. And
It's not even a big confrontation. He just kind of goes to his boat. He's like, you have to do this. You can't do this.
Okay, let me set the scene up for a little first. Because, like, early, the movie starts, well, how they first meet is he's trying to accomplish, like, the challenge of water or something like that, right? The challenge, like, this big, like, 80-foot wave or some bullshit.
Yeah.
And survive, but he screws it up because he went to save Utah, who crashed while surfing the wave. And it's like, okay, fine, whatever, sure.
Kudos.
Whatever. But apparently it seems so rare that it took 17 months later after the Angel's Fall incident for another one to appear in the middle of a heavy storm, and Bodhi's by himself and he's looking determined, and then I guess Utah tracked him down, finds him there, holds him at gunpoint, and goes, "You need to come with me." He goes, "But look at it! It's beautiful!
It's like,
Let me do this!" And for some reason,
he's like,
Utah goes,
no.
"Okay!"
That's just the first moment where Utah is just like, you know what? Fuck you.
I know.
Go ahead. Fucking die. I'm out. And then he leaves on his helicopter, which I don't know how he got in the middle of a storm that bad.
Well, that's how he got there, to be fair.
Well, yeah, I know that, but like a helicopter, like, you know, most pilots will not fly during storms. I mean, I don't know how the fuck he got a helicopter pilot who is willing to fly during a storm that's creating 100-foot waves. Just like,
This is true.
that's just another thing that was bothering me. Like, that place has got to be windy as shit. That helicopter is having a nightmare here.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's just like...
I'll try to find my ticket when I actually got in here. But
Oh, yeah.
I'll track that down later. All right.
All right.
But anyways,
Come for the movie reviews, stay for Michael looking for his parking tickets.
I know. It's what really brings in the audience appeal. Oh, there it is. Okay.
Oh, nice.
I found it. Yay! That summarizes my character arc.
Yes! Yes!
So
It's beautiful!
it's beautiful.
Just hold it up again. Beautiful!
Look, there's my line. It's an actual fucking line, not a metaphorical one. Fuck this piece of shit movie.
Fuck Point Break.
And then there's a shoehorn way they got in the title of the movie too.
Oh my god, it's just like, it's the, you know, when you break, that's the point. And then, like, I actually looked over at Mike, I'm like,
Oh!
I was like, point? Wait for it. Break.
Dun dun.
It's beautiful! beautiful.
It's beautiful. Get that on a t-shirt too.
Oh my god. Our list of t-shirts.
I know. We really should make an actual list.
Sneaky Catholics, chipmunk fuckers, and was it pretentious tits?
Pretentious tits.
Pretentious tits.
And it's beautiful.
Beautiful. Okay.
There's one more that I'm forgetting, but I think it's in a Witch Hunter review. If someone remembers, you can write in the comments. But anyway, so
if you remember what the other t-shirt was, please leave a comment.
There you go.
You will win the prize of nothing.
Well, you can always go on our Patreon. And,
you could also go on Patreon.
Yes. Please support us on Patreon because we actually want to make money this year.
That would be nice.
That would be very nice because I'm running out of money to do this, guys. So keep that in mind. We really do need the support.
You're just holding the show hostage. If you don't support me on Patreon, we're not fucking doing this.
Oh yeah, I'm sure our whole fan will be very disappointed.
It's like, oh, I need this. Please take my money.
That'd be nice.
Take my money, please.
But seriously, if anything, it was just $1 a month, guys. That's all we ask.
Yeah,
Anywho,
that'd be nice.
That would be very nice.
Nothing too extravagant.
Exactly. We don't need anything. We just need a little help.
Yeah.
But anywho,
funds keep me sitting in Michael's car screaming like an asshole.
But it's beautiful.
It's beautiful! Beautiful!
Dude, rest your throat, dude. You're more sick than I am right now. I appreciate your commitment, but you really don't, it's really not necessary right now.
Yeah. Okay. Hold on. I got more cough drops.
I'm so sorry.
Don't.
I was in your, I remember when I did the review of Good Dinosaur, the part where I had to stop talking because I literally could not stop coughing.
So, jeez. Well, no, it's not like a coughing thing. It's just...
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Anyway, let's talk about this fucking movie. I mean, we're kind of running out of battery life here anyway, so we probably should wrap this up.
We should.
You got any fellow thoughts about Point Break? Do you recommend it?
I'm done shouting. If you are a glutton for punishment, if shit dialogue and terrible character and terrible writing are your thing, if you just hate yourself, really, go ahead, watch Point Break. If you are trapped in the 90s, Point Break is the movie for you.
I would say if you're drunk as fuck. If you want a good movie to riff and get high with some friends. Not that I do that, mind you.
Oh no, of course not.
No, never. Actually, it's true. I never have done that.
Wow.
I will. No, never been my thing. But I will drink. That is something I will do.
Drinking helps.
Yes.
If you're drunk, watch this movie.
This is a drunk make fun of with your friends movie. That's what
Pretty
this is.
much.
It's fucking pretentious piece of shit.
Yeah.
I mean, it's been a while since I've seen a movie that's tried to be high art and so insanely fail.
Mm-hmm.
So this is like you're trying to make the Muppets into the Godfather.
Fuck. I was trying to think of something else, but no, that's pretty spot on, actually. Yeah.
Sorry, I just got an image of Kermit going up to Fozzie and just going, I treat you like family.
I treat you like family.
You were like family to me.
It's just like,
and now you're dead to me.
It's just like, you come on the day of my daughter's wedding.
Is that supposed to be Kermit?
I was going for Fozzie.
Okay.
Shoot me.
Nyah. All right. So I kind of recommend this movie, not in theater for full price.
No.
God no.
No.
God no. I wouldn't recommend this in theater.
Torrent this movie.
No, we don't.
Well, no, don't torrent this.
No.
Actually, it's nice to support creators of film.
Yes, but it's like
just as long as you include with your payment for the DVD, a letter to the creator saying, "Stop making shitty movies." Put thought into this dialogue.
I mean, just pretty much if it's on Netflix. And
if it's on
Netflix. If you want to get drunk with some friends and make fun of something, this is a good one to rip off.
Yeah.
So take as you will. I mean, I think we got 2 movies left. We got Daddy's Home and we got Concussion. We might skip Daddy's Home just for the sake of time and money because I've seen fuck all 4 movies so far this week, and I really want to get started with season 4. So
yeah.
And I want to do that after I finish my latest slew of movies.
Yeah.
So yeah, take that into consideration. So we'll see Concussion for sure because I know Ron's seen it. I'll go check it out probably tomorrow. But I think it's all we got.
It actually does look good. Yeah.
Yeah, that one has potential. I hope it's good. It'd be nice to see Will Smith in a good movie again. However the hell Suicide Squad turns out. So I think that's all we got, guys. So thank you all for watching.
Thank you.
And see you all whenever. I'll probably make something tomorrow.
We'll see you at the point of your break.
Dun dun.
Usually it cuts out there. It's still rolling.
I know.
Okay, what do we do?
Suicide boob.
Okay.
Do it right now.
Oh, right.